Okay, so what happened with CMU was that there were a lot of WhatsApp groups that were being created with lots of Indians in it. One of the girls took up an initiative and she made an Excel sheet where she had different columns like, what sort of roommates do you want? What's your budget? How many people do you want in your house? Do you want an individual room? Do you want a shared room? And so on. And then based on that, everyone started talking to each other, and that's how I found roommates. We tried to look at apartments which were close to the bus stop because in Pittsburgh, the mode of transport is bus. And you don't want to walk 10, 12 minutes and go to the bus stop every morning if you want to reach college because you're always running late. So we thought of finding a house which was really close to the bus stop. So we took one right opposite the bus stop, and that was very convenient for us, even to buy groceries or even to reach college or go anywhere. It was very convenient. So my rent was $450 for my first year, and Wi-Fi comes out to be about $80 between three of us, and electricity is about $30 or $40 per month. Food again is relatively cheaper in Pittsburgh. You don't spend more than $15 on a meal. So when I went in there, it's the first time I was leaving Mumbai and I was shifting to another country for any purpose. I've always stayed with family, so it was really difficult in the start. It was a little difficult, but I think the trick is to make a lot of friends very fast. So the more friends you make, you start going out, you start forgetting about everything else, and you get very adjusted. Again, the first thing you'll notice is you're not rote learning or you're not mugging up anything, as what we call it here. Another thing is plagiarism is a very big deal in the US. People have been caught, people have been thrown out of the university. It's happened to a few people I know. So I think that is something you have to be very aware of. You cannot copy from anybody. Another thing is the professors are very, very, very helpful. They are very approachable. You can always go and talk to them, always ask questions in class. So you get the most of what's happening in class. Sure. So I reached about 10 days before my orientation, which I think was a very good idea. What happens at the orientation is very important. You have to attend the orientation because that's when they sign your I-20, which is extremely necessary. It's a travel document for you and you need that signature. They also tell you about the city, the culture of the city, the university you're studying in. You get to know new people, you get to learn more. You're given a treasure hunt around the city to know the city more. Also different things about the university like rules, policies, about the professors. So I think it's a very good idea to go for the orientation. It's a lot of fun and it's extremely, extremely useful. At CMU, classes are very diverse and the sizes are also very different. There are a lot of Indians and a lot of Asians. I think that corresponds to about 70 to 80% of the population. But you'll also find other people like Americans, Europeans, Africans, all sorts of people you will find. There is this cultural group which organizes events every week for our school, which is what most people participate in, and that's all included in the fees. So I think it's how you want to balance your life. I think more than the harsh curriculum, it's about being independent and doing the 200 other things you have to do besides studying, which is cooking, cleaning, and things like that.